Welcome back, everyone. John here with you again, JandW Music, and today we're going to be looking at our series with Amazon Prime. This particular segment is going to be top 5 guitars under $200. Now, there's going to be quite a few guitars that you're going to find out there that are going to be, under $200 that are going to be quality electric guitars for beginners and intermediates. So we're going to kind of start off with our first segment here, kind of our kind of chapter 1. And today, what we're going to be looking at, our first choice that we have for you is going to be the Epiphone SG Special. This particular model here, even on Amazon and people who've been buying them, they got a 4.4 out of 5 rating. $179 is your price. And like I say, with Prime, a lot of folks, the reason we started this series, had a lot of people asking us questions about it. With Prime, of course, free shipping, normally get it even as quick as 1 day, but normally 2, max 3, straight to your door, no tax. So, if you don't have to have it that day going to a store, Amazon Prime is one of the perfect examples of kind of getting it and almost getting it instantly. But this is our number 1 choice here, this Epiphone SG Special, and this one even has kind of a kill pot. So like I say, you can go ahead and hit that and it'll have a little kill switch for you. Our second choice we have for you, now this particular model here, this is the Bullet series, the Squire Bullet. So they do have, Squire does have a few other choices out there. They have the Affinity series also, that's a little bit step up, but for the beginner, this is a great choice, the Squire Bullet series. This particular one here is just showing their brown sunburst with the rosewood fretboard, and it's $149 shipped to your door, so it is just a hair more expensive. But like I say, you're kind of going from that Les Paul look to the standard Strat. So it does have a little bit different sound, where the other ones would have the humbuckers. This one, of course, has the 3 single coils, so something to be mindful of. Our next choice, number 3, like I say, you're going to have here, this is our Les Paul. We started off with the SG, then we went to the Strat, and now we're on the Les Paul body style that Epiphone has. This is their Special 2 series. This is our least inexpensive model at $109.97. That's in this kind of top 5 kind of series 1 that we have running. Now this particular one here, it's going by a 4.3 rating, so pretty similar to the first 2 that are both 4.4. So like I say, you've got as far as a fairly good size rating, and like I say here, you've got 956 reviews, and of that, 4.3. So it's, even though it's the least expensive guitar in our lineup here, it's still got some good reviews. Next, going on to Schecter. This is their kind of entry level. This is their C1, and then their kind of entry level is the SGR instead of just Schecter nameplate. It's SGR, kind of like Paul Reed Smith. Their entry level is PRS instead of Paul Reed Smith. But there again, this is $149, this particular one, and this is the only one that's kind of listing in this first series that even lists that it does come with a gig bag with that. So this particular listing here, it's got a 4.2 overall rating, and there again, you're kind of getting this dual humbucker, and then you got a string through tail here. So where some of the others have the kind of a stop tail going in their series, or had the little floating trim on their Squire, this is the first one that we're offering, showing you that has a string through body. And our 5th choice in this series, this is going to be the Oscar Schmidt. They're actually kind of a little sub company of Washburn. So just like how Epiphone is a sub company of Gibson, Oscar Schmidt is a sub company of Washburn. So here on this little Oscar Schmidt, it is the OE20. Now this one is listed as the OE20G, just stands for gold, but they have other OE20 models, whether it be B for black and so on. So you can be able to do that. But this one has, instead of string through, it's just like with the SG and the Les Paul, has kind of the stop tail instead of the string through. But there again, a majority of these guitars, except for the Strat, does have the dual humbucker. So just kind of see what kind of sound that you're going for. There are a few different choices between the sounds between the humbuckers and the single. But like I say, similar quality that you're going to have. This one is $178.99. So regardless of any of these 5 choices that you go for, they're going to be great for a beginner and even up to an intermediate player. And of course, Christmas is coming up, so you got a little boy, a little girl who's wanting to take lessons, but you don't know if they're going to be really serious about guitar. These are some great choices to start from that you're not going to have a big investment with. But if you have any of these guitars, we'd love to hear from you. Just leave them in the comments below. Let us know how they're working for you. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, share. We always appreciate that. And if you'd like to be part of the JandW Music family, we'd love to have you subscribe. And the next videos we put out, you'll be one of the first ones to know. And then that way you'll see that. And of course, our motto here is always, stop dreaming, start playing. We'll see you next time. Welcome back, everyone. John here with you again, JandW Music. And today we're continuing our series on the top 5 electric guitars under $200. We've had quite a few requests on folks asking us our opinion on what we like. And of course, Amazon Prime being out there, a lot of great equipment out there coming directly from the manufacturer. And of course, with Prime, then you've got you can get it usually within 2 days. Sometimes we've seen as quick as 1, up to 3 days. So you're getting things really fast, direct from the manufacturer, tax-free. So a lot of people have been looking at Amazon Prime lately for that. And of course, like I say, folks wanting to kind of know our opinions on different products that are out there. So that's why we started this series. And today's kind of our second segment. But in this top 5, our number 1 choice is the Squier Affinity Telecaster. Like I said, we're kind of looking at this beginner intermediate kind of area here. So, if you've got a young boy or girl that's looking into taking music lessons but not sure if they're going to really stick with it, these choices that we're giving you are really some ones where you're not going to have a big investment, but they're good quality for that young musician out there. So like I say, just kind of looking at this with the Squier Affinity Telecaster series, you're looking at like I say, 4.6 right now with 252 reviews. So it's really been getting a lot of good reviews. Telecaster classic style, really the first body style that kind of came out as electric guitar, started as a broadcaster and then changed the name to Telecaster, and it's been around, hardly been changed in design since. You really can't go wrong. The next one that we're looking at is the Jackson JS. This is their 1X. This is a Randy Rhoads kind of model here. So if anybody likes a V or an offset V, this may be their choice. Maybe in this segment we do have a few kind of non-standard shaped guitars for beginners to look at. So this is something like, especially if you have a younger person, this is kind of a shorter scale. It's 2/3 the normal size as far as for a younger individual, young boy or girl. So that way, and it's 22.5 inch scale length. So like I say, if you want to get somebody in started young, this may be the particular guitar for them. And then like I say, if they like that classic rock look, then the Randy Rhoads may be for them. Now, this particular one here, like I say, it's $169.99. The next offering, the Yamaha Pacifica. Right now it's running with a 4.3 overall rating out of 5. It's 179. And don't overlook Yamaha. Yamaha's been around for quite a bit of time, late 70s, early 80s, and so on. And so they build quality instruments, even though they're not as known as the Fender and the Gibson, and they're kind of off brands as far as the Squier and the Epiphone name. Yamaha makes a great quality instrument. Actually, there's going to be a few other on down the line of Yamaha instruments that we're going to bring to you and kind of talk about. But this is following the kind of Tele style of this particular one. Instead of 3 single coils, you're going to have the 2 single and the humbucker in the bridge position. But like I say, you're going to be really familiar with this if you're familiar with the Stratocaster style guitar. But Yamaha makes a great instrument and well worth checking out. Our fourth one, this is from Dean. Now this particular one, this is for anyone that kind of like, this is their custom zone. They do come in other colors. Pink is another color besides the green. They've got a couple of others. So if you want something to kind of stand out, these fluorescent colors by Dean, their custom zone is what they're calling those. But there's still a great beginner guitar. This one is dual humbuckers along with that kind of vintage 6-screw floating trim like you have on a Stratocaster was in that Pacifica previously. But this one here is at 173.43, and it's still, like I say, in that same range of 4.2 with its overall ratings. And then the next kind of odd shaped guitar, and this one, Dean again. We just saw the Dean custom zone, but this is their ML series. As you can see, of course, they have several. They have the ML, they have the Z, they have the V. Of course, they're real famous for their Dimebag Darrell from Pantera and Damage Plan. Of course, he was signed with them before he passed away, before he got murdered. But those are all other things you can look up. But the Dean ML, this is the X series of the XM. That is their beginner line, and it's 149.95. So if you want something kind of that heavy metal rock kind of look, like say you saw the Randy Rhoads, that offset V, this ML may also be the look without kind of breaking the bank. So like I say, check these out. Like I say, go to your local music store. They ought to have some of these examples also if you want to listen to them. We do also have other clips. You can check out either some of our other videos or other viewers on YouTube. But if you have any of these guitars, anything you'd like to add, put those in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Love to hear the pros and cons of anything that we have listed here. Hello everyone, John here with you again, JandW Music. We're going to continue our series on Amazon Prime products and looking at our top 5 today of guitar amps under $200. And with this, like I said, we've had a lot of requests for Amazon Prime because a lot of people are using the service now, able to find good deals, majority of the time from the manufacturer themselves, and you can get it tax-free, delivered with Prime, sometimes in 1 to 2 days. So you don't even have to go out to your big box stores to try and find them, pay tax, gas, anything like that. So we're bringing on this series because we've had a lot of people request for these. But today we're going to be talking about our top 5 guitar amps under $200 for Amazon Prime. Our first one that we have is the Roland Micro Cube. This is the M Cube GX, and it does also have 8 effects built into it, and 8 amplifier models along with the tuner, and you can also link up if you have your any kind of iPhone or anything of that nature. But this particular model here, like I say, we do have quite a few. You got your amp styles there, the effects, delay, reverb, so the built-in tuner, along with the gain, volume, tone, and master volume there. And then, like I say, you've got your iLink along with a standard auxiliary for your MP3 player and your input there for your guitar. Real good rugged as far as amp that it has there. You can also check out some of our other reviews on a couple of the Roland Cube products that we have other videos for, and check out this little guy. But that's perfect if you got a bedroom or a small dorm room. It's battery powered, but you can also get their adapter that you can here that you can plug in the back. But most of the time, like I say, folks are just running it off these 6 AA batteries. For $149, like I say, tax-free, shipped to your door normally within 1 to 2 days. It's perfect. Our second choice is the Fender Mustang 1 version 2 20 watt. This particular amp also has quite a bit of features for you. If you want to look at, like say, you've got their particular one, if you want to put in a foot switch, input, gain, volume, treble, bass, master volume, and then of course we've got some amp modeling there also, and you can adjust some of those that they have along with the delay, reverb, headphones, auxiliary, and you do have a USB input also. So the more money you spend, the more features you get. In saying that, you can also check out our video of our top 5 guitar amps for under $100 and see, like I say, what you're getting when you step up and pay that over $100 mark, under $200. Our next pick is the Orange Crush 20 watt combo. Like I say, there again, you can go and look at our other ones. We looked at the Orange Crush 12 in a previous video. Here you got your clean and dirty along with your headphone jacks. You do have some of your effects there as far as your gain, dirty adjustment, treble, middle, bass, and your clean adjustment along with your input there. Orange is a great company, been around for a long time, and like I say, for $139 supplied straight through them, it's a really great deal. Our fourth pick is the Marshall MG30 CFX. They're as far as their solid state series 30 watt combo amp. It's $199, and you do get there again. You're looking at their features that they have kind of built in. They've got quite a few choices here. You've got your gain, your bass, your mid, treble. You got reverb built in, volume. You got a few different effects there for you, along with the master volume. You can plug in your iPod, headphones, and then of course they've got there where you put in your pedal. So Marshall's been around forever. That's kind of a name everybody has synonymous with amps. Everybody wants a Marshall amp. So this way, like I say, if you've got something you want to take to practice or a small gig, this would be a great amp for that. And our fifth choice that we have is the Line 6 Spider 5, their 30 watt modeling amplifier. And there, of course, you got your input, drive, bass, mid, treble, volume, and then you've got you can thumb through your effects there with the effects button. And then you've also got your kind of thumb wheel knob, and you got your tuners. You got several different options on here, along with your headphones and your main master volume there. So you got quite a few choices here. Like I say, our top 5 that we had was the Roland, their Cube, the M Cube GX, then the Fender Mustang 1 version 2, Orange Crush 20, Marshall MG30 CFX, and the Line 6 Spider 5 30 watt. If you got any, welcome back everyone. John, your host again, JandW Music, and today we're going to continue our series that we have with our top 5s. We're looking at Amazon Prime and our top 5 pedal boards in this series that's under $200. So we're going to be looking at that kind of $100 mark all the way up to $199.99. Now this is going to be the under 200 with power supply. So that way you don't have to You don't worry about kind of hunting and finding your power supply. It's already kind of built in. You just kind of wire it through your boxer. So this is what our series is going to be, and a lot of people have been asking about the Amazon Prime. I mean, there's just literally millions of products on Amazon, and the major companies themselves, especially when you go through, you'll see that a lot of times the actual manufacturer is the one who's filling these orders through Amazon Prime. And of course, the best deal you can get with those is that besides the free shipping, a lot of times it just takes a couple of days, 1 to 3 days to get it to you, kind of guaranteed through Amazon. So you're not paying the price you see is the price you pay, nothing else added to get it to you. So we've had a lot of people ask about it, so we thought we would go ahead and start these series on different things, and people were asking what we thought about it, so we decided to put our kind of top fives together. But here on the top 5 pedal boards under $200 with power supply, our first one, and probably the neatest one that we like here, this particular one is, besides the pedal board, you've also kind of got your guitar stand built in. So not only are with Gator, now this is the Gator case, this is their JandW Gig Box Junior that's powered. So you got your guitar stands along with your powered pedal board. So they're kind of showing here, you know, you can go ahead and like I say, they're fitting several. You know, they're fitting about 9 pedals there, but a lot of times you can fit probably 8 or 7 with a kind of a wah volume pedal on there too. But kind of a twofold. You know, you've got your guitar stand where you put 3 of them there on the side when you're gigging, and then you just have the top part where you've got your already kind of velcroed in there your power supply. And like I say, it's got the power supply built right there in the middle. So you just kind of gig and go. That's kind of our favorite one. It's $179.99 with free shipping. So I think that's kind of the funnest ones that we've seen. So you kind of get 2 in 1. Our second choice is SKB. That's their one SKB PS8 Pro. So it's an 8-port power pedal board with a soft case. It's kind of a real nice design. So that's one of the things we like about it as far as the case that it comes with. So we really like how they packaged it. But just simply, just like with a lot of the other pedal boards, just kind of pull it out, set it aside, and like I say, but you're already there. All you got to do is find just kind of that AC outlet, plug it in, and you're ready to go. You're already plugged in, wired, so you don't have to worry about hunting and finding any kind of 9 volts or anything like that. You're ready, done and go. Plus, with these powered boards, a lot of times people are going with these mini pedals that don't fit, doesn't have a area for a battery anymore. So you've got to use power supply in order to power that pedal. No more 9 volts. Now, our third choice, which is also a real popular choice, and we kind of get these that come through our shop quite a bit, these Boss pedal boards with this kind of hard plastic shell. Those are real popular. Seen those quite a bit. And I kind of really like how these are constructed. Personally, we had several people kind of evaluate these and pick what they thought overall would be our top 5. But my personal choice, this is the one I kind of like the most. If it was just me, and I've owned 2 of these. But this is the one that I would pick. Like I say, you've got kind of areas here where you can pop the foam out that would fit, you know, Boss size pedals, and even Behringer sells a separate similar pedal board. You can look at some of our other videos and see those comparisons too. But and then you can pop out other pieces of foam to where you can fit or wah volume pedal also. But like I say, Behringer does sell boards similar to this Boss, but I really do like the Boss here. Our fourth choice, going down to, like I say, you can see where the Behringer is very similar. Now this guy here is really just a beast. The PB1000. I mean, they're fitting as far as 12 of their standard pedals in here. So it's real nice case of hard plastic. And right now it's going for $129.99. So You know, the Behringer, like I say, even the Boss pedals will fit in the standard area. So if you've got Boss pedals instead of Behringer, they'll fit. And for 129 compared to, like I say, the Boss is 169 for what you're getting. To where the Boss is going to do up to 7 devices, where you can see here for 169. The Behringer, you know, it's listed here up to 12 devices with included case, cables. So that's one thing to think about. You know, how many do you have? How many do you need to take with you to gig? But it folds up just like the other one. But it's going to be a beast to carry. It's going to be heavy with all the cables and everything in it with 12 pedals. So something to think about, ease of carrying whenever you're going out to a gig. And as far as our fifth choice is going to be another Gator. This is their kind of their Power Pro. It's not going to come with that kind of that hard wooden Tolex case that that the one does with the stand up with the with the guitar stands, but it's kind of the hard plastic with the carpet on there. So you just kind of take it out of the gig bag that it comes with, and just set it to the side. You know, play it, and then when you're done for the night, just pick it back up and put it back in your bag. But there again, there is the Gator power supply to plug all 8 of them in. So, and you can just shows the kind of the underneath here of where you're plugging everything in, and you can easily route your cables there with those little grooves that they have, and that way you're not kind of flattening out your cables there. But you do have support to when you're running this guy from underneath. So, and that one is as far as one of our the higher priced ones, that is the $199.99, right at our limit. But that is our top 5 for pedal boards under $200 with power supply. Again, you've got the Gator with the built-in guitar stands. You have the SKB. You have the Boss, the Behringer, and the Gator by itself, just the gig bag power supply. As always, we'd love to have comments. If you guys have any other, as far as pedal boards that you have that are not listed here, but you really love, we'd love to hear from you in the comments section. If there's anything you'd like us to review, let us know. We'll see if we can get it and do a live review on it. Welcome back, everyone. Your host here, John, JandW Music. We're back with you, continuing our series on our top 5. This time the pedal boards under $200 without power supplies. So anything running from $100 up to the $199.99. And so we're looking at Amazon, because we've had quite a few people ask us about Amazon Prime. There's so many people out there that are using the internet to buy. Amazon Prime's out there with their free shipping, getting stuff to people within 1 to 3 days, and a lot of times it's actually filled by the manufacturer themselves, so you're not really dealing with any kind of middleman. So that you're getting the products, you're getting them straight from the manufacturer a lot of times. So we wanted to continue this series. Like I say, today we're going to be looking at our pedal boards that are under $200 without power supplies. So our first choice that we have here is going to be Pedal Train. A lot of people know that company, that brand, and they're really pleased with it. So they're real sturdy, nice kind of metal construction here. It does come with a nice carrying case to put them in. But this particular one here, the Pedal Train's $169.99. They're PT N24 SC Novo. And so it's just kind of showing you there what dimensions you're getting, the 24 by 14 and a half by 3.5. So you are getting a large surface area to kind of put, all your pedals. You've got, everything. If you've ever kind of used to them, you use Velcro, and then of course with the little slats, you're running your power and your audio cables between your pedals to kind of keep them out of the way. But this is our number 1 choice here. This Pedal Train at $169.99. The next one, our second choice, is another Pedal Train brand. The only difference with this, like I say, the other one is it's just larger. This one's 18 by 12.5, to where your other one is 24 by 14 and a half. So you're getting a little less surface area with that. And this particular one here, this was running $119.99, and it does also come with that carrying bag to put it with. So our third choice is the Gator brand. A lot of people are familiar with them. They do a lot of stuff with their gig bags, soft cases, and their hard guitar cases. So they've been around for quite a while. But this was a wood over Tolex design, and it does have Velcro to hold it down. Now we do have, if you go and look at one of our other videos that we have, the pedal boards that are under $200 with power. This is actually $199.99 for this version with power. So I mean, you're spending basically another $70 for the power supply along with all the cables that come with it. So if you want the unpowered version, the Gator GPT Pro, you're looking at $199. If you want the GPT Pro Power, then you're looking at $199.99. But either way, you're getting a great deal with them. Our fourth choice is the Gator G Megabone. This is their large curved pedal board that they have. It's made in kind of a hard plastic nylon with Velcro to stick, and of course you see to the far side on their bone, to the far right where they have it for, you can put your volume or your wah pedal, and kind of the same thing if you want to do it on either side. And this one's been around for a little while. This one even has a little rolling carrying case to go with it. So that's something to think about when you're carrying this big guy. You can also look at our other videos we have. We do have the smaller kind of bone Gator case. Gator pedal board in one of our other videos if you want to check that back. The Gator G Bone for $69. But this one is the G Mega Bone. It's $149.99. Like I say, it comes with a rolling case. And then the last one we have, our number 5 choice, is the T-Rex. T-Rex Engineering, the tone trunk pedal board. This one, so it does give you kind of a large surface area instead of being an open area like the pedal trains. It has small holes that are drilled behind the areas where you'd have the pedals for power, and then you can tuck those in underneath that way. And it does come with a little carrying case, and that one is $149. So those are our 5 choices that we do have for our pedal boards under $200 without power supplies. If you have another pedal board that you'd like to share with us or comment about, place those down at the bottom. If there's anything else you'd like to see us to review, something you'd like for us to get so we can do a live review of it, let us know. We'll do that for you. Like the video, share the video. We appreciate all of that. If you'd like to be part of the JandW family, go ahead and subscribe. That way you can get notifications the next time that we release our videos. And as always, our motto here is stop dreaming, start playing. See y'all next time.